Hello everyone, welcome back to our live session. I'm Mohammed Shoaib from Mari State University, fourth year medical student. So today we are with our students of Mari State University. So today we will discuss an important as well as a sensitive topic, that is women's safety in Russia, because usually parents worry about sending their child, especially if it is a girl child. They worry about sending abroad because it is very far away from their homeland, and sometimes they might have the dream of becoming a doctor, but sometimes they might take a step back because they might think that sending a girl child abroad without any assistance, how will they survive as an individual person, because usually they need a lot of support. So talking about that, yes, of course, coming out of that shell, we have students who are studying, pursuing their medical course. Welcome back, the students of Mari State University. So yes, so we will start with our women's safety in Russia. Yes. So talking about women's safety, how first introduce yourself.
My name is Vandana. I'm from second year from Mari State University.
So Vandana, you came through Rus education, right?
Yeah.
So how was your process from the beginning, and how was the procedures? Was it?
First, I went to the Russian embassy, which is in Chanakyapuri, Delhi, and there they did my registration. After that, they gave me the university options, which I had to choose. Since the education was in English language, so I chose Mari State.
Yes, of course. Talking about all process having done in India, after coming here, you might have been felt like alone, and maybe yes, of course, you might think how the abroad life would be. So yes, talking about coming back to that, how did you felt as a girl? How did you felt in the beginning?
As a girl, I think it was safe because the female to male ratio over here is very high.
Yeah.
So, and many women are working and they drive taxis, they drive buses, and even if you go at night for your night outs, all the public transports are safe for women. And in many shops, pubs, bars, or public places, everywhere you have women.
So yes, one point to remember that Russia has the highest women population in the world. So it gives a equal importance to women as same for men. So yes, talking about job opportunities, what can you say about that?
Job opportunities, as I said, in public transports, in other business sector areas, industrial areas, or other cottage areas, then everywhere they have women working. And yeah.
So yes, talking about another important thing about women sports in Russia. Yes. So what is your own experience about that?
Hello, my name is Aishwarya Yashwanti. I'm currently in third year. I've been in badminton. I play badminton and I've been playing since 3 years right now. And it's really very interesting. It's very fun to play. We play with students of different countries, for example, Russians, Indonesians, or Uzbekistanis, and everyone. We are provided with proper training, and we have tournaments held twice a month, and really it's very fun playing there. I even won tournaments there.
That was a wonderful information you shared with us. And talking about safety in university, within the university campus, we have a lot of Russian students studying with us. So is it very safe for an Indian girl student to be very safe and do their education in the university, within the university campus? What can you say about that? Yes, first introduce yourself.
Hello, this is Kiran Kajal from second year. Talking about safety for women, yes, we are fully safe over here. We don't have any issues even in our hostels. With mamas are there. If we get any kind of problem with our health issues or anything, mamas are there.
Mamas are nothing but the wardens who take care of the hostel. Okay.
Yes, our wardens. Even if we get any documentation problem, our senior Dr. Rohit sir is there. He's very helpful. He provides us every kind of facility we need. And yes, this was talking about our health issues, and in university, we don't have any issues like girls or boys all are treated equally in Russia, in Yoshkar-Ola, in Mari State University.
So you are provided with full safety,
Yes.
within the university campus also.
Yes.
Yes, no outsider is allowed to enter
Yeah.
the university unless
Yeah.
and until he has the permission from.
So yes, I think ragging is also prohibited within the university
Yes.
campus,
Yes.
as well as it is monitored inside our hostels.
Yes.
So talking about the place where we live, after coming back to completing our evening classes, we live in our hostels. So what about the safety measures taken by hostel department? Yes, of course. Introduce yourself.
Okay, this is Vaishnavi Srinivas from first year of Mari State Medical
Mhm.
University. So coming to the place where we live after our classes is our hostel, which is equally to our home. They really, gardens are like our parents only. They used to take care when at the midnight if we are not feeling well. They at a time they used to come. They used to see what's the procedure to do further. Like they sometimes they will only take us to hospitals, or they will only call the Dr. Rohit sir just to see what is further rules and regulations. And when we are not like if we are wanted to go out, they will provide up to certain time. Like in our hostel, before 10, everyone, like whether
Yeah.
you are men or women, you should come back to the hostel at
Yeah.
10 o'clock. Behind that, if any emergency, yeah, they will allow you to go out.
Okay.
So coming to the safety of
Yeah.
girls, they will log like mama wardens.
Mhm.
After 10 o'clock, they will come to check each and every room to
Mhm.
take the attendance, like
Mhm.
whether it's there or not, and
Mhm.
then they will lock the door of girl section. So
Mhm.
I feel really it is safety. What's
Yes.
more than enough.
That's great. And another important thing is like when you have certain problems, so having like personal problems, like for example, if you have lost any important documents, it can be your mark sheets, your passport, like what kind of assistance you get in that case?
First, we go and inform Rohit sir. He tells us the procedure, what we need to do.
Mhm.
He guides us to it. For example, if we lost our passport, then there is an embassy in Moscow. We
Mhm.
need to go there.
Mhm.
And about any documents and all, we have to say to Rohit sir and to the university directly.
So yes, you all students get assistance through Rohit sir as
Yeah.
well as through Rus Education
Yes.
in that same time. Yes, talking about food and other things, is it very convenient for an Indian student to get adapted with the Russian food and culture?
Personally, I would really say that I really like Russian food.
Mm-hmm.
We have canteens in university which provide delicious food, really.
Mm-hmm.
It is for vegetarians also, non-vegetarians also. You
Mhm.
won't have any issues over there.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from the canteen, we have a mess in our hostel which provides Indian food, and it really feels like home. Thank you.
Yes, talking about another important topic, because right now we have seen a lot of violence against women in different countries. So considering this point, how is Russia different from other countries?
See, actually, every place has some areas where there is like more violence, and
Mhm.
some areas which is more like an industrial sector
Mhm.
and a student sector.
Mm-hmm.
So in Russia also they have somewhere, I won't say that they don't, but you see the provisions made over here are different.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have full restrictions upon those things, like
Mhm.
no violence, no bad behavior, no bad languages,
Mm-hmm.
and other things. So there is always a police checking around the whole area,
Mhm.
like in parks when you walk.
Mhm.
There's no drinking allowed, no smoking allowed. So everywhere near the cathedrals also, like
Mhm.
near the Kremlins, there is a security.
Mm-hmm.
So every place has security, so you don't need to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and talking about traditions and culture preservation in Russia, like we usually Indian students come from India, usually follow the Indian tradition. How Russian view as because it is a different tradition for them. Like, is there any bad remarks against that tradition and culture? Like how they treat them?
First of all, I would say that Russians are very open for
Mhm.
Indian culture. Here we even have Indian temples.
Mhm.
And even during weekends and all, you can see that Russians are singing kirtans, and really people here enjoy. They really feel good about our Hindu or any other religion. It is nothing like that they see in us in different way. They are very hard welcoming.
That's great. And it's not only about students who lives only in hostel. There are students who live in apartment too. So sharing their experience, what kind of assistance they get if they live in apartment, because they don't have any guidance. In spite of that, they still get some kind of help. So what can you share about that?
About that, actually, there are seniors. We have seniors who have been living in apartments. So by going to their apartment, we get the experiences like how we have to make food, how we have to keep the entire area clean. Even the landlords have a provision that you have to live clean, because in Russia, every person is like thoroughly about cleanliness. And other things are like your rents and all. Then you have your seniors to teach you everything. And about the registrations, then Rohit sir is there. He's going to help you and guide you about everything.
Okay.
And you also need to get a affidavit for living in the apartment. So yes, there are provisions.
Yes, of course. And yes, talking about safety, an important topic is also like medical help. So if any kind of emergency, what kind of medical assistance you get? So like we all have medical insurance, right? Talking about that, we have a first year student Bhavi. You can talk about our medical help.
जैसे कि हम जब यहाँ पर आते हैं हम लोग, तो हमें मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस प्रोवाइड किया जाता है. जैसे इमरजेंसी सिचुएशंस में या हमारी कभी भी हेल्थ ख़राब हो जाती है, तो सीनियर्स होते हैं हमारे साथ, वो हमें असिस्ट करते हैं कि हमें कहाँ जाना है. स्टार्टिंग में वी डोंट नो वेयर वी हैव टू गो, तो हमारे थर्ड ईयर सीनियर्स हैं, फोर्थ ईयर सीनियर्स हैं, वो हमें बताते हैं कि हाउ टू डील विद योर प्रॉब्लम्स. हमारे पास सिटी मेड हॉस्पिटल है, वहाँ पर हम जाते हैं. हमें कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है तो रोहित सर हमारे टच में रहते हैं. जैसे भी हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम होती है सीनियर्स के थ्रू, अगर जैसे हमारी कोई सिचुएशन ज़्यादा बिगड़ती है तो हमें जाने को अलाउड है. सीनियर्स हमारे साथ जाते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि हमें अकेले जाना है. दे आर विद अस एवरी टाइम, हमें अकेला नहीं छोड़ते. हम जूनियर्स हैं, आई मीन फर्स्ट ईयर, सो आवर सीनियर्स आर वेरी मच हेल्पफुल.
Okay, that's great. So yes, and another information is like usually we have like some important cultural activities, and how kind of Indian activities that you celebrate here.
Coming to the Russian activities, it is really good. Sometimes in our university we used to have some Indian like fest related to cultures. When it comes, we will be having our own rules and regulations, right? Like we will be having our own set of culture. When in case of Russians, they do have their own set of dresses, materials, and they do have their own set of musics, own set of dance, which they used to reveal on their culture. In the same sense, we Indians, we have to be like relate due to our own culture. In the same sense, we will wear our traditional dresses, for example kurtas or saris, and we will celebrate our not only that, even like it comes mainly Holi is the main festival of India, like which related to India.
Yes.
Which we will be very happy to share such a big Holi festival in Russia too. Even Russians are so happy to play such a colorful game. Like they too feel so happy to share our part of our culture.
Yeah.
So I feel so happy for that.
They also likes to share and mingle with our Indian culture, so that they can also get to know a lot of things from us. So yes, talking about like Indians and Russian relationship, how a Russian student can be like treats Indian students in that case.
In that case, I think they are very communicative, and they are very interested. They want to know about our culture, about our language, because most of them are still following Hinduism, and they know all the mantras. They are following Buddhism. Some are becoming monks, and some even go to the ISKCON temple. They pray over there to Lord Krishna. So they are really interested to know about us. Even most of the Russians, they have visited Goa once in their life. So they have seen the Indian culture. They want to recollect all the memories they had. And I think, they communicate with us. They are interested.
Yes. And you as a girl students go for like shopping to public places. What kind of like security is available there? Because usually we have a lot of problems in public places in other countries, including India. So how safe is like Russian shopping malls and other public places like cafe, canteens, etc.?
To the public places, there are security. For example, if we go in a mall, there is security all around, and there are cameras all over. Like there is no things that will
Uncomfortable.
We feel uncomfortable, and yeah, there is security everywhere. Every road you go, every shop you visit, every place, university, college, clubs, restaurants, everywhere. There is nothing to worry about.
You all feel like very comfortable when you travel around everywhere within the city, as well as you feel like very comfortable in hostels, right? So yes, I think it is like very safe for girl students to travel to Russia, of course, compared to other countries, right? So yes, of course, our parents and students who are watching now and also in future, I think they will get a lot of help from this video, because usually they think sending off a girl child so far, even they might have the dream of becoming the doctor, but due to keeping these points like whether it will be safe atmosphere, whether there will be violence against women, there is no such problems in Russia. So they will be like very much comfortable, and like they will be very much convinced to send their girl child abroad and make their dreams come true. Yes. So once again, so we thank Rus Education for providing such a platform to discuss this sensitive topic. Thank you all. Thank you, Rus Education.